Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Journey. This is the place where English becomes simple and enjoyable. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. A big hello to everyone listening around the world. How are you, Sarah?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too. Thank you.
Mark, the way you said that reminds me of my middle school English teacher.
Yeah, totally. That sounds just like the first page of an English textbook. In real life, we have many other options besides, how are you?
That's right. So today we're going to talk about greetings.
Oh, I love this topic. It's really useful. Greetings are the most important first step in any conversation.
But before we get into it, we have a small favor to ask.
If you're listening right now, don't forget to subscribe to English Journey.
Give us a like and share this with your friends. Your support really means a lot to us.
Yeah, really. Thank you so much. All right, let's move on. Sarah, you know what? Many beginners have one problem. They don't know which greeting to use in different situations.
Oh, I see. That was me before. In English-speaking places, you hear greetings everywhere. Even if people don't know you, they often say hi.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I remember when I first went to the US, I felt really uncomfortable. I'd be walking down the street and people would just say hi or good morning to me. I would just freeze and think, wait, do I know them?
That's very true. In the US, these small moments happen all the time. They're just part of everyday life. Most of the time, people aren't trying to start a real conversation.
Exactly. They're just being kind. It's like saying, hey, I see you, and I'm being friendly.
It's kind of like how we greet people back home. Sometimes we say, have you eaten? But we're not really starting a long conversation.
Yeah, it's just a quick, friendly moment.
So, Mark, let's look at a very common situation. When you walk into a store, the staff will usually greet you first.
Exactly. They might say, hi, how are you doing? Or, how's it going?
They usually say it pretty fast. That's where a lot of people get nervous. For example, they might say something like, hi, how are you? How's it going? Or just, hey there.
Exactly. These are the ones you'll hear the most. It's just saying hello. So you can just say, not bad, or pretty good, thanks.
And if you want to sound a bit more warm, you can say, how about you? But it's also okay if you don't ask back.
Right. After that, you can just say what you want. Like, good, thanks. Can I get a coffee, please?
Yeah, that's it. It's very simple and very natural. We don't need to think too much.
And when you're leaving, the staff might say, have a good day, or have a nice day. Sometimes you'll hear, have a good one.
And you can say, you too, or thanks, you too.
Sometimes, if you talked a bit, they might say, see you, or see you next time.
All right, let's look at another situation. Imagine you're walking down the street and someone you don't know says hi to you.
Or maybe you run into a neighbor you're not very close to. We can greet each other with hi, hello, or good morning.
Yep, if you want to be a little more friendly, you can say, how's it going? Or, how are you doing? And you can reply, not bad, or I'm okay.
Sometimes people say, nice to see you. So you can just say, nice to see you too. That sounds warm and friendly.
If you're not used to it yet, that's okay. Just smile.
Yeah, a smile always works. But what about at work? Like talking to your boss, coworkers, or clients?
This one is a bit different. You still want to sound natural, but a little more polite.
Right, not too casual, not too formal. Just a little bit of distance. So, what would you say to your boss?
You can say good morning or good afternoon. And if you want to be more polite, you can add their name. Like, good morning, John. That sounds polite and professional.
Yeah, and with coworkers, you can be a bit more relaxed. You can ask about their day, like, how's your day going?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we also ask about work, right?
Right. You can say, how's work going? Or, how's your project going? What if your coworker just finished a big meeting?
Oh, ask, how was the meeting? Or, did it go well?
That's very useful. If they ask you, you can say, it went well, thanks. But what if I'm super busy?
Just say, busy, but good. How about you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Exactly. It's a great balance for the office. Then let's talk about more important situations, like in an interview or when meeting a client.
I always get nervous at the start of an interview.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. Just remember this. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for having me. That sounds pretty confident.
Mm-hmm. It's simple and it works. And when they ask, how are you? Just keep it positive. You could reply, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
That's much better. It's much more natural than just saying, I'm fine. So what should I say at the end of the interview?
A simple way to say it is, thank you for the opportunity. Or, thank you for your time today.
Oh, that sounds nice and polite.
Yeah, it's really important to be polite in an interview. You can also say, I really enjoyed our conversation.
That sounds more personal.
Exactly. And if you want, you can add, I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Got it. So keep it polite and positive.
That's right. That leaves a great final impression.
What about clients? I want to sound more professional.
Yeah, with clients, you want to sound a bit more polished. You can say, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Davis. Or, it's great to meet you, Miss Brown.
Wow, that sounds really good. And if I want to ask about their business?
You can say, how's business going? This one is more casual. It works better if you already know the client. Or you can say, how have things been on your end? This sounds more formal and a bit safer.
And if you're talking about work, you can say, how's everything going with the project?
Exactly. This one is clear and very common. That sounds friendly and works well at work. It shows you're paying attention.
And how do I end the conversation?
You can say, it was great speaking with you. Or, I appreciate your time.
And if it's a meeting, you can say, I look forward to working with you.
Exactly! These are great for formal situations.
All right, let's talk about how to greet family or close friends.
Oh, this is my favorite part. You can be much more relaxed here.
You don't have to use perfect grammar.
You just need to sound like yourself. Let's start with the people you see all the time, like your family, your best friend, or coworkers you're close to.
In this kind of situation, greetings are usually very short.
Yeah, super short. You might just say, "Hey."
Or, hey, what's up? How's it going? And sometimes just, yo.
Right. You can just say, "Not much," "Nothing much."
Or, same as always. I'm good. Let's do a quick example.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. You?
Same as always.
Nice.
That's it. That's a real conversation. Yes, short, easy, natural.
And with family, sometimes it's even shorter.
Yeah, family members don't always use full greetings.
Your mom might just say, "Hey, you good?"
And you can answer very simply, like, good, pretty good.
Or, "Tiring, but okay." That sounds very real.
Now let's talk about endings.
If you see these people all the time, the ending is usually short too.
You can say, see ya,
Or, "See you later," "Catch you later."
That one sounds very natural with friends.
And with family, you might say, "See you tonight."
Or, see you at dinner.
Let's do one more example.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
All right, I'll see you later.
See ya.
That's how simple it is.
Now, let's talk about something a little more fun. A really close friend you haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, this is different because now there's emotion.
Exactly. You sound more excited. You might say, "Hey, stranger."
Yes, that is very real.
It sounds playful. It doesn't mean they are really a stranger.
It means you disappeared. Where have you been? Or, oh my gosh, look who it is. Long time no see.
These greetings are warmer and more emotional because you're showing that you're really happy to see them.
That's right. And then the next line is usually something like, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Or, "What's new?" That sounds more natural than just, "How are you?"
Yeah, because how have you been feels warmer. It sounds like you really care.
Let's do a real example.
Okay.
"Hey, stranger.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Where have you been?"
I've been so busy with work.
It's been forever.
I know. I missed you.
We should catch up soon.
Yes, definitely.
That sounds very natural.
And if you're very, very close, the greeting can get even more playful.
Yeah, you might hear something like, "Are you alive?" Or, "Wow, you still remember me?"
These are jokes. They only work with close friends, not with someone you barely know.
Exactly. Context matters.
So, here's the difference. If you see them all the time, greetings are short and easy.
But if it's a close friend you haven't seen in a long time, the greeting gets bigger and warmer.
And that's the big idea here. With family and close friends, it's not really about the perfect words.
Exactly. It's about the feeling. As long as it sounds warm and natural, then you're doing great.
Yeah. Once you get used to it, greetings actually become very easy.
Right. You don't need to think too much anymore. You'll respond naturally.
Exactly. And that's our goal. Not perfect English, but natural English. The kind of English people really use every day.
Mm-hmm. So next time someone says "good morning" to you on the street, don't be nervous.
Just keep it simple. A short answer is enough. And remember, It's not really about the words, it's about the connection. Yeah, just be friendly.
Wow, we covered a lot today.
Right, that was really fun and helpful.
We hope you feel the same way. Before we go, we have a question for you.
When you greet your friends, what do you usually say?
Leave a comment and share with us. We read every single one.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. And don't forget, if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe to English Journey.
Give us a like and share this with someone who is learning English.
That really helps us a lot.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.
Take care. Bye for now.